What inspired you, or actually, what inspires you to drop so many projects in such a short amount of time? And hold on, before you
So
answer that, let me give everyone some backstory. If you don't know Blonju, like, I get music from him at least once a day. The song, maybe two. Maybe once a month, I'll get like 2 or 3 albums. This guy is just, and he's shown it. I mean, if you go on all the Spotify, Apple, all the media platforms, he has a plethora of CDs. I'm told there's a plethora of songs to
you
stream.
can call them CDs. I like that.
Right.
I'm so old too. So yeah,
a bunch of albums, and he does this in a crazy manner.
The last 6 months I have been a part of a lot, and I mean, it's always been like this. So like Boom Baptized came out on Easter, March 31st, and it was 30 days after Hypnosis with Ansolu, my favorite Barshan. And shout out to the Barshans, Kanti and Class and Elo. I'm just always immersed in the process. So like in terms of what drops and what doesn't, I don't really even, it's like I almost co-make that decision with the universe and anybody I'm working with. And I think the resonance of each day sort of determines what's going to happen. Like I don't have full control. All I know is I'm very blessed to be able to write and record and make that a part of my daily practice. So I think there's a lot of variables that go into, why people make music. And I do it, first for myself and for a medicinal, almost diary conversation with the universe. Like I refer to a lot of my music very much as like a diary, keeping tabs on how I can express my experience the best and how I can bring some level of that experience to a public forum and using music as a medium. But Alien Face dropped in November. We did that Little Chop of Horrors beat project early February, and then we did Hypnosis and Boom Baptized. So I know it's a lot. I know a lot of people spend 3 years making one project, and it's their manifesto, or I feel the same about these projects. Like they're just an expression of whatever I've been going through in a given moment, and looking at it from as objective of a place as possible, but also immersing myself in the subjective so that there's a place to communicate with the fans and or the listeners. And man, I'm just, like I said, grateful to be a part of the process. As far as why I dropped so much, I really, if I didn't drop what the universe is resonating and telling me to drop, there would be a lot of unheard stories and unfelt vibes. So I do it because there's nothing to lose. I expect nothing in return. I have no expectations of response, good or bad. And actually, from the best, most respectable artists and people that love what I do to the trolliest trolls, like I find all of that to be very important and equally reflecting of whatever my process ends up being in terms of how it's received, interpreted, and
now you mentioned
felt or not felt.